because they signed the Rep C
Okay.
and everything's accepted. So you are under contract, you are moving forward. They will just have to fix a lot of the things on there.
Okay.
If
Because
if you
Jeanette told Burgundy and I, we're not under contract until they sign that addendum. So, like, we haven't changed it in the MLS, but I've had like 5 showing requests that I've had to decline.
is it is it like did you accept and then do an addendum or is it like a counter offer?
Well, so when I asked Jeanette how to fix it, um, she had said it needs to be a counter offer because the
Name
they
wrong.
didn't in yeah, because my name was wrong, the brokerage was wrong, and they didn't include one of the fixtures that we'll be taking.
Mm-hmm.
And they had put all fixtures will be left on the property, but it's not true. And the agent knew that. He was just being sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
So she had me mark counter offer instead of addendum because it had to actually change parts on the Rep C.
Yeah, then you are not under contract and
Oh.
you should message him and say, "Hey, I'm
Constantly.
glad you're moving forward as if everything's good. However, without this signed, we are not under contract, so we still have showings that are happening until you can get this signed and accepted by your buyers."
Okay. Um, okay. I'm texting him again then.
Yeah, and
Yeah, because that, go ahead.
if you end up getting a better offer, you can email him and say, "We rescind our counter and we accepted a different offer." Like that's a real thing that could happen to them right now.
Well, now I'm frustrated because I had declined the showing requests because I didn't know what the rules were.
If you go message him and say, "Hey, sorry for the confusion. We thought we were
Okay.
under contract, but we are not."
Okay. I'll do that.
You set those up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will message then all like 5 of them and say, hey, go show your clients today. Let me know if they want to put in an offer.
Yeah, do it. Have your clients already moved out or not?
So it's been like the most stressful. They have been in Lake Powell, out of cell service.
Hmm.
So they're checking in like once a day. But so we're closing on their new house on the 28th. And one of the stipulations that we put for this offer was they needed to close on the before the 27th so that I figured out if we could get a quick close from the buyer for their Spanish Fork home, I could remove the bridge loan and it would save them like 15 grand in fees.
Awesome.
Yeah, so super cool. The buyer's lender has been on the phone with me a few times and like he's moving everything forward. And he's like, yep, we'll be closed by the 26th. Like everything's great. I've ordered the appraiser. That should be going. But I am still waiting on this freaking counteroffer signed, the addendum. So yeah. Anyway, so basically if we had a cash offer, we could definitely take that and still, close officially before the Nephi house and I could keep that bridge loan removed.
Hmm.
If But we still have the bridge loan option if I need to if I need to protect my clients and still get them this Nephi home. So anyway, it's tricky. I've been jumping through a lot of hoops, but like I made a good situation, but I'm like stressing. So do you think I still should message all those people and let them go see it?
Yeah, because worst case scenario, it's just
Okay.
gonna light a fire under this agent that's been sloppy.
Yeah. Well, he's a principal broker too. And I'm like, dude, you're a mess.
How are you a principal broker and can't even fill out a Rep C with the correct name on
Yeah.
it?
Yep. Yep. That's what I'm saying.
People.
I know. Well, I'm glad you're equally stressed because I've been like, is this normal?
No, and you should be the opposite of this when you're making your offers. I'm not worried about you, but just in general, like you want to show up
Yep.
as like, hey, I'm the agent that's going to get this closed.
Yep.
And even if I'm out of town and can't do it, like there's someone around me that's here to help, that's going to make it all happen. And
Yep.
no need to worry for anyone. Like this is going to get closed. But like the way that he's showing up makes me worried that it's not going to close, you know? He's not putting his best
Yep.
foot forward.
Yeah. Well, I even told him yesterday, hey, if you're unavailable, give me your assistant's number and I'll deal directly with them. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll text it over. Thanks so much." And he never did.
Yeah. So that kind of an agent, I mean, if you get another offer that's exactly the same, you're going to accept that offer over his
Yeah, he's a
because
mess.
you're going to be like, is this going to be the whole transaction? They're going to constantly be messing up? Are they going to be forgetting things? Is it going to just be like stressful the whole time? Uh,
Yep.
so hopefully you can just get someone that wants to buy it cash in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I might reach out to my investors at this point.
Brian, Amy, how you guys doing?
Doing great.
Doing good.
Good to
Trying to
hear.
do all this homework from Lee Stern. She's
Yeah.
given us a lot.
Um, I've talked to different people about this homework and I've gotten different answers, so I want your opinions. Did she say we have to make a video?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. Someone else was like, oh, I thought it was just the listing presentation.
No, three homework assignments, a video. And she said it doesn't have to be good, it can be bad, but I just want you to get over your fear of doing a video. Two, a listing presentation. And three, all the documents in the manila folder.
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot about that third one. I'm gonna have to print some stuff today.
Oh, wow. Well, if you've got the other two done, you're sitting pretty good because the other two are ones that I think will take the most time.
So I've got the template ready, so I just gotta plug in my own info. And
Oh,
then I
okay.
wrote a script on Chat GPT. Just haven't filmed it yet.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So
I love when
pushing
Well,
it a little
I've
bit.
students
filmed
talk about
I
Chat
filmed
GPT.
some things, but I've got to figure out how to edit it. Never done that before.
Part of me just wants to make it the worst video ever. And just be like, here you go. I didn't have a ton of time to do anything fancy. Here's like the basics,
Yeah, she'd be fine with that. I think it's just
right?
start.
Start getting the process done. So
Cameron, did you get my email
Yes.
about seeing if I could get a photo of you?
Oh, I didn't read that. Maybe I didn't get that.
Okay. I wanted to put in my listing presentation, I wanted to highlight my awesome team, the productivity team. So I was hoping to get a photo of you and Jeanette, and maybe you could write a sentence, like a sentence or two about your awesomeness on the red sign team or the highest. You could, if you could just
Yep.
say you know better than me. I could say how awesome you are too, but you have more of the facts.
I don't want the facts when I'm talking about how awesome I am. I want the lies.
Yeah, I could do that part.
Ritz, do you have something like that for Jeanette already, by chance?
Yeah, I got you. Preparing the email for Amy, including the listing presentation template and all of your photos.
This is why we love Ritz.
What? How did you see my email?
Oh, it's in
You
the HP
mentioned it.
spreadsheet.
You
It's
mentioned
what?
something. You mention it, and Ritz goes running and does it.
Wow. Okay. I didn't. Awesome. Yeah, that would be great. And you two are probably the two to highlight, right? Put picture of you
Yeah,
and Jeanette in there, the
probably.
transaction coordinator and team leader.
Yeah, if you want to seem like a bigger team, you could even put Nicole as your marketer, right? Because she'd do some things. Rich, you want your picture in this too? You could be something.
Ritz is pretty awesome. I don't even know what Ritz looks like, but you are pretty
Might be good
awesome,
to place
Ritz.
Hunter then, right?
Hunter.
Oh yeah,
Hunter instead.
Hunter
Yeah.
could be good too. Yeah.
Okay, Ritz, do you have any info on Hunter for me? Would
Yes,
that be
I'll send you
possible?
the manual with like the introduction for each of them, and then the photos and the calendar template. I'll
Ah,
send it to Scarlett as well. Then Scarlett needs it. Yeah. It,
yeah,
This,
that'd
this
be
is a great
wonderful.
idea.
Well, I tell everyone about this productivity team because I want them to know they've got more people besides me because everyone knows my friends know I've only been doing it for a short while. So I'm selling this awesome team.
It's what you have to do. Lean on us until you can stand on your own.
Thank you so much.
I have a challenge for everyone today to do, but this one's going to be an easy one.
Well, I have now 50 people coming to Splash Summit.
Ooh,
Um, I told all my quote clients from the open house who were interested, and now they're coming.
nice.
So,
You should also confirm with them like the day before or day of.
okay,
Sometimes people will randomly uh, bail on you.
okay,
They're, and then you're left with extra tickets that you paid for that no one's going in. And so if you can like have even some backup people that you're like, they're
okay,
never gonna buy a house, but let's send them some tickets just so I'm not wasting money. It's
right,
always a
right,
yeah.
okay, perfect.
Amy,
Kai,
can I tell you what I'm doing to ensure all my people come?
Sure.
So I don't know if you're having them do it, but I'm having everyone Venmo me for their wristbands. I'm just letting them know I can get a wristband for you for $6. And then they'll Venmo me for their wristband. And
Uh-huh.
then I'm gonna pick them up from the front desk and go to their homes and use that as an opportunity to sit down with them, chit chat, talk about homes if they'd like to, and then give them their wristbands in person. And then I
Oh,
always send a reminder text the morning of an event. Just, hey, just wanted to remind you it's this evening. I'm so excited to see you. Let me know when you get there and I'll come find you. Something like that.
okay. So you're gonna pop by well, make an appointment or whatever to stop by their house. And did you say you're gonna sit down and talk to them about homes? Say that
Oh,
part again.
just
Or just visit?
use use it as an opportunity to visit and whatever they want to
Yeah.
talk about, you talk about, right? But most likely they'll want to ask you about the real estate stuff because they know
Oh,
you're an agent, right? But
yeah.
um that's what I suggest is just like if you want to continue nurturing your relationships with these brand new
Mm-hmm.
people, go to their house in person. Shoot them a text, give them a call, say, "Hey, I've got your wristbands. When would be a good time to drop them by?"
Okay. I like that because I've been sending them homes and not getting any feedback, and I would love to talk to them about that. Hey, have you been getting my emails? Are those at all of what you're thinking and the right price range and everything. So that's a great idea. Thanks, Kylie. I can tell you another thing I did. If
Yeah.
anyone's interested. I created a Google form and said, and the Google form has some questions for them to fill out. One, their name, how many wristbands they want. Are they interested in knowing the market value of their home? Are they interested in more information about buying or selling a home? And I said yes, no, and then maybe, possibly. And I had 4 groups say maybe, possibly. They didn't want to commit
Awesome.
enough to say yes. And then my last one this was from Cameron's, somewhere Cameron said this last week or something. It was, who do you know that wants to buy or sell a home? So then possibly could get referrals.
Love it. That's a great idea. I want to highlight something on how Kylie's doing it differently than everyone, right? Amy, it sounds like you're giving away tickets. Kylie is
Yeah.
selling tickets at a discount.
Yeah.
I don't think either of those are wrong. But I wanted to highlight that, like, to have an event, like even in team meeting, they were talking about events. You don't have to spend money. Sometimes just organizing an event is a thing. I'll give you an example. My wife and I heard about this idea of a toy exchange, where it's like every week, like on Monday or something, you have your kids take a toy and you meet other kids that have toys and you all swap around a whole bunch of toys. So they have a whole new group of toys to play with for the week. And this is free, it costs nothing, and a lot of people love the idea, but it takes some leadership to organize it. So that could be like an event that is sponsored by your real estate team or something. And when I say sponsored, I mean no money out of pocket or anything, but it's just a place, come together, hang out at a park for an hour, everyone leaves with their toy and everyone's happy. Like it could be as simple as that for an event, but then that just gives you a reason to reach out to all of these other people with kids, and then you're going to end up talking about real estate. So the
Wow.
same idea, like it's an easy call to make when you're like, I have tickets to Seven Peaks, whatever it's called now, at Splash Summit, and I'm selling them or I'm giving them away. It doesn't matter. It's an easy way to reach out to people. So if you wanted to figure out like what's an easy thing that I could do as like an event, like you can try to figure all of those out and it's an easy way. So don't think you
I
have to
like
pay money
that.
to do all of these things. Okay, you ready for my challenge? And you have to report this one back. I want to like in the WhatsApp group, shout it out how it went. I want you to call people until one person says that you can do a CMA for them. And this could be as simple as, hey, I just thought of you, or I saw a house in your neighborhood and I was curious if you wondered what your home's value is. Something like that. But you have to do a CMA and then let me know how it goes.
Cameron,
Yes.
for those who haven't done a CMA, is that going to the MLS and doing like cloud CMA? I saw that on
Yep, you
there. I
can do
haven't done it
cloud
yet.
CMA. The MLS has a version that doesn't look as pretty as cloud CMA, but it's
Okay.
basically finding comparable properties. So very
Yeah.
similar homes that have sold or under contract or are now for sale. So you can get an idea of about what their home would sell for. So
Yeah.
get their
But cloud
value.
CMA will help us through that
Yep.
process.
Yep. And if you have any questions, I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of videos on how to do that. And if you're stumped, you can come find me and we can even do
Okay.
that like that. Office hours today at 2 would be a good
Okay.
thing. So yeah. Ooh, good thought, Kylie. Do your own house first. What's your home worth? What would it sell on the market? Um, and then do someone else's. And then let me know how it goes. People have literally sold homes because of this, like listed and sold homes. Because if someone's like, I think my home's like 500,000, and you're like, it's 700. Do you want to move? And they're like, yes, please. I'll take $200,000 equity, more than what I was thinking, and go buy something that I actually want. So go make some calls, do a CMA. Let me know how it goes. Happy Friday,
Thanks.
everyone.
Thanks, Cameron.
Thanks,
This was helpful.
Cameron.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.